What's third, man?
So, going crazy on academics.
Yeah, and then went crazy on Lil Durk, made comments about his significant other, India. But for someone who's been watching the space for a minute now, it looks like it's album time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of which, now that we're on the topics of music, Billboard is reintroducing bundles.
Really?
Yes, June 31st.
Okay, so let's explain the significance of this.
Yes.
So what bundles were is oftentimes in order to boost record sales, what artists would do and labels would do is offer something like limited edition merch run. Mm-hmm. It could be either not just physical units, but it would be like a t-shirt,
a hoodie,
or a hoodie, something like that. And they were counting them towards album sales, although people at a certain point, Billboard decided that this,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that this wasn't fair because people weren't doing it to purchase the actual music. They were doing it. It was like a little hack.
So you're getting
to boost your sales
on numbers to boost your sales for sales of merchandise.
Correct.
Right.
Because you get a download link, right? So you buy the hoodie, and then you just want the hoodie, but then you also get a download link for the album as well. So basically, it's like But why would they bring it back?
Well, and people were doing things like
Nav was a beast with it.
Nav was but there would be like collabs with different brands, like V-Lone, I think was doing it.
Yeah,
I think Off-White did it a few times.
Absolutely.
With different. Was it did Juice WRLD do one? I want to say.
I believe so. And then you have Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke did one, and
rest in peace.
Right, R.I.P.
Rest in peace, Juice WRLD.
R.I.P. to Juice WRLD as well.
Both of them.
And they wound up basically. People like these albums which weren't getting traction outside of that were all of a sudden charting higher. Why did they bring it back? As another way to incentivize people actually putting out music, because music right now is in a super downward trend overall, and people are looking outside of the context of even attempting to chart on Billboard and doing Patreon type things, as far as like, hey, if you like direct to consumer, artist direct to consumer sites like Bandcamp and things like that, and artists were leaning into that more. So it's kind of a good way to bring the attention back on the recording industry of America.
Wow.
Not just music, but
the downfall is right now.
Not just music, but music being released for the masses.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the downfall?
That you're saying like music is at an all-time low.
Well, I feel like right now it's oversaturation.
So you feel like they've made it too easy? I feel like they've made it too easy for anybody to just put themselves out there. As to back in the day, you had to grind and work. Like as a kid going to Venice Beach, people were like, yo, check my promo out. And then you take the CD and you owe them $10 type shit, right? And so the way they built promo before, like people who had to go out and grind and trunk sales and stuff like that, cassettes, mixtapes, CDs, versus today, you just upload a YouTube channel and you're an independent artist. You know, some people do well that way and some people don't, but I think they made it too easy. The industry itself has kind of crippled it. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, prosumer, there's a few things, right? There's the availability and affordability of prosumer audio recording equipment, to the point where even now that's evolved beyond that to
Out of phone.
out of a phone. I could go download a beat right now. I could record on my phone. I could send it I could go on Fiverr and find a little mastering service, whatever, and then upload it directly to DistroKid, all within 24 hours.
For $100.
Less.
Fun fact, Lil Tyler, viral artist that's going up right now, made Law and Order off of BandLab.
Very, very common. Very common.
All right, I'm capping. I don't know if it's Law and Order, but one of his popping ass songs right now is off BandLab. He showed his whole process too. I was like, holy fuck.
So you're right. There used to be, in order to actually record music, it required way more of an investment. It required way more thought put into it. It required way more effort put into it. Now it's just like anybody can get music recorded and put out very easily.
Let's think about what that really means. Man, I got signed to Atlantic Records. I got $1 million deal. This guy just uploaded YouTube videos and he's banging out 250,000 a month type shit.
Well,
And so what does it mean to be signed to a big label today? You know, when you have the liberty of just uploading, like you said, from your phone, and you're just like, so I think it is taking away from the big labels.
Well, here's the thing. Right now, there's no more artist development. The concept of an A&R is pretty much out the window.
Oh, they've gotten rid of that whole department.
Yeah. That is very antiquated at this point. In order to determine if an artist is worth signing, you pretty much have to garner an independent
Station.
DIY following. And at a certain point, once artists realize, hey, what do I even need the major label system for? Then it kind of like that whole system is becoming antiquated. So they need to kind of meet artists halfway to a certain extent. And that's why you're seeing things like these bundles popping back up into the conversation.
The marketing strategy.
But it is overall the number one issue is oversaturation. People don't know when music's coming out.
Oh, AI is going to help that.
And there's no centralized place. Like, we don't have MTV anymore playing music videos. I think there is a music video. There's one MTV station on cable that plays music, but it's like, that's it. We don't have, like, people aren't looking to World Star to see what's going on.
It's more of like
people aren't looking to
playlisting.
Playlisting is it. And also but that's very disposable. You know what I mean? And even then, playlists some people might go to Rap Caviar to see what's cracking. That's all directly being fed by the major labels. But really, what's the point? I could go play around on Spotify for a couple hours, find a bunch of songs I like, make my own playlist. Boom.
Right.
I'm controlling. I have 100% control.
No longer are the days where you walk into the warehouse or Blockbuster Music or something like that, and you're buying a CD. Or you don't buy sticks no more either, like USB, or you get what I'm saying? Like now you're right. You just, hey, I want to listen to the song.